Hi everyone, this is Dave from Geekanoids and this is my continued coverage of the Nokia X6 mobile phone, and in this third and final video in the series I'll be covering the media playback, the camera and the texting features. If you didn't see my other Nokia X6 videos, you'll find them on the Geekanoids channel. Now, a quick overview of the main specs that are relevant to this particular video. 3.2 inch touchscreen, which gives you a 640 by 360 pixel resolution and a 16 by 9 format. 32 gigabytes of internal memory on this particular handset. A 16 gigabyte version is also available. And then regarding the camera, we've got 5 megapixel camera on the back there with a dual LED flash. This is autofocus as well. Okay, on with the main content of this video, multimedia playback. Now, the supported file formats include MPEG-4, SP and AVC, and also MPEG-4 NHD files, and WMV9. It's also capable of video streaming of 3GPP and CIF files. Landscape mode video playback is the name of the game of this handset, so I'm going to show you that working now. But before I do, I just should mention all of the MP4 files that I usually use for all of my phone reviews didn't work. Maybe you'll have better luck with some different sort of settings when you're converting your files, but for now I'm going to have to show you some of the pre-installed footage. Now, there's various ways I can get into my media playback. I can either hit this menu button here and then into gallery, or if I go back out to the main home screen, I can use this quick access button here, which gives me a drop down overview of some icons, and I can click the video center button. Now, this is opening the installed videos, so you have to wait for this to load. And here we've got access to my videos, video feeds, add new services, and the very last watched video, which unfortunately was one of the ones that didn't work. So we'll tap on my videos, and then we're going to all video clips, and again a little bit of accessing time for it to read the details in those videos. Quite slow, in fact. I would have liked this to have been a little bit quicker. And here I can scroll down to some of the pre-installed content, and I'm going to tap on this one here. Now, tapping on it just highlights it. I have to tap again to actually play the video, and then it switches round automatically into landscape mode and starts playing the video. Now, whilst it's playing, I can tap again, I can put the volume up and down, I can pause it, I can skip backwards and forwards, start the playing again. I've got some options here, so I can continue, stop, mute, change the aspect ratio, get some file details up, or exit this menu. So let's go back up and we'll select continue. I'm going to stop talking for a little while now and actually put the volume right up so you get to experience how loud those speakers perform. Now, I can also use this slider at the bottom here to select a different point of the video. Now, I think video playback on this is pretty darn good. Certainly a nice clear screen, and no stuttering. It's nice smooth definition to the video, and nice sound as well. Those speakers go plenty loud enough. Let's come out of that, and we're going to pause it, and I'm just going to go right back out to the main menu again. Let's exit out again actually, and I'm going to just tap that quick access button, and this time I'm going to go into my music and show you some music playing back. Now, music playback, there's a lot of supported file formats again. You can play back MP3, SP MIDI, AAC, AAC+, enhanced AAC and WMA music. And to set one going, let's go into all songs. Again, you have to double tap, a little bit frustrating that. Now the MP3 files that I dragged across to this as well, direct from my iTunes library, didn't play back again. So again, not sure on the settings you're going to need for that, but ease of use wise, I would have liked to have just been able to drag those MP3 files across, but I couldn't achieve that. So I'll play you back some of the pre-installed content again. If I tap on it to highlight and then tap again to play, and then the music starts playing back. Again, I can pause it, I can skip backwards and forwards between tracks. I've got some options that I can choose, such as go to music library, shuffle play, repeat, equalizer settings, add to playlist, using tones, help and exit. Or I can just, if I just exit here, and it should, in my opinion, have gone back to that song I was playing, but it goes all the way back out to the main menu. So again, a little bit frustrating. I wanted to continue playing that. So let's start that playing again. And again, I can skip tracks. I can use this rocker switch on the top to put my volume up and down. Album art's displayed, name of the track and the artist, little progress bar. I can actually just about grab hold of that, and I can reposition it, slide it across into another part of the track. So nice that you can do that. It's a little bit tricky to pick that one up though. There you go, just managed to pick it up again. So a little bit fiddly on the interface, but certainly the interface looks great. Now I'm going to just show you these two stereo speakers. You've got two speakers here. So when I put that volume up again, now that was at full volume. The speakers did actually distort a little bit, but saying that, more than acceptable. And I think that as a music player, this is a very good device. Well, now I'm going to show you the camera. As I mentioned before, the camera is a 5 megapixel camera with autofocus. I can actually quickly access the camera with this button here. Now when the camera starts up, I've got some various options down here. So let's have a look at the options first. Here I can use either the secondary camera, which is this one, or the main camera on the back. I've got settings, so I can set the size of the capture, whether it's going to embed the GPS info in there, whether it's going to show the captured image after I've taken it, the date, the tone, which memory it's going to use. So lots of settings there. Here I've got some extra menu here, so I can select scene mode, video mode. I can show a grid overlay, self timer, color tone, white balance, exposure, light sensitivity, contrast, sharpness, sequence, and go to my gallery. So plenty of options there for configuring. And then I've got some flash options here, automatic, reduce red eye, on or off. And then here I've got the actual camera button itself, and if you click that, it tries to focus and take the picture. So let's pull in my normal little model that I use for taking pictures of in my videos. So I've got this little guy here. I've got it set to automatic flash. So let's take this picture. So when I tap the button, it focuses and takes the picture. The actual flash didn't fire there, so it's captured that without flash. So let's go back, and I'm going to take a further picture, but this time I'm going to actually force the flash to fire because I've set it to on. See how the flash behaves, and again tap that camera button, it focuses, fires the flash and takes the picture. Now on some of my camera reviews that I've done that are built into mobile phones, when the flash fires, you don't get a very good picture. It seems to blow the image out. So let's have a look at how those pictures ended up. Here you can see them here in my gallery, along with another one that I took earlier in my review process. So let's tap on this particular picture. It should load up. Now this is the one taken without flash. So let's zoom into that. Let's have a closer look. Now that is very good quality. There's some good detail there. A little tiny bit out of focus along this mouth area, but around the top of the image, which is obviously where it focused, you've got some good detail. I think that is a good result. Let's zoom back out to full size, and then I just want to swipe to the right, and this is the one that was taken with flash. Now, as I mentioned, previous reviews I've done, when I've taken something with flash, it's completely blown the image, but certainly with this one, it's balanced that image quite nicely. And again, good detail, a lot better focus on the mouth, so the flash did actually help there. Good crisp lines round here. For a camera phone, I think that's absolutely fantastic. Let's pop back out to full view, and if I rotate the camera, it should rotate the picture round, so we get that way round, or obviously in landscape, so it auto rotates. I think that is a good result by a camera. This one without the flash, equally as good. This one I took earlier, close up, good detail to the right, and let's just zoom in on that one for you. Let's have a look at that writing in that top left hand corner of the image. It takes a little bit of time to load this image up, but once it's there, I think that's more than acceptable. This was taken through the plastic as well on the magazine. It was one that I hadn't even opened, and I think that's good clarity for a photo. So the Nokia X6, good performer with the camera. That 5 megapixel camera with the dual LED flash certainly performs better than most of the mobile phones I've been testing recently. So now I'm going to take a look at the texting ability of the Nokia X6. Shortcut icon there to go into texting, and in this portrait mode I'm presented with a normal numeric keypad like you'd find on a regular mobile phone, with predictive texting. So let's do a quick test here. Okay, this is my test of the Nokia X6. I got everything correct. The fact that I held my finger down longer on that number 6 key let it know that I wanted to actually put the number in rather than the letter. So it's done a perfect job there. Let's just delete that text, and then if I rotate the phone round into landscape format, I'm presented with a very nice landscape keyboard. Let's give you a closer look at that, and let's do the same test again. You've got no predictive text in this particular format. So I'm going to use both fingers. And then to get to the numbers, I have to push that key there, and back to letters. So this is my test of the Nokia X6. So it just did one mistake at the end. It picked up the C key instead of the X. So I think that's a pretty good result. And actually, this is one of the better touchscreens I've used on a Nokia device for a long time. So a nice texting experience. I think it's pretty good. Certainly a big improvement over the previous Nokias I've used. This landscape format keyboard is quite nice to use. So just to recap, this Nokia X6 available in white blue, like the version I've got here, or you can get it in the black-red combination. It's available SIM-free, unlocked in the UK for £439 or $750 in the US. Thanks very much for watching. Come back soon and check out more videos on the Geekanoids channel.
This video review is sponsored by EasyDraw, making drawing fun on Mac OS X.